Hello and welcome back to Soulcreek. We'll be continuing where we left off, which, if you recall, is after Alex returned to the Draconi village. He did so after finding himself in Lake Crike and then finding himself face to face with... Oh, I forgot the name of the boat. Well, he was at the bottom of the lake. He saw the wreckage of what remained of the boat, but also the creature that resides in the lake, and I want to say Gaia? It tried to eat him, and he managed to get out, and he gave himself the bends. Thankfully, Bite was there to fix him up. But now he's basically left with like the scars of having to push out the nitrogen gas from his body. And while Milo said that he looked kind of cool, he probably kind of looks like what he looks like right here, like with a whole bunch of like weird like scars just randomly all over his body, and then like blood coming out of his eyes because of, you know, fake blood. YouTube, this is fake. This is all fake. But yeah, so what else? Of course, nobody trusts Alex. Everyone is very dubious about him. Even Aeon is a little like, I mean, I trust you, but like, the things that Tarky told us is like, ugh. And of course, Dravonia is especially less trusting of Alex because, I mean, on the one hand, she was housing this, or sheltering, I guess is the proper word, this like very dangerous person who claimed to be a human who turns out to be like a monster. I mean, yeah, sure, he's a human, but like, they don't know that. He's the first and only human that anybody has ever seen in I don't know how many years, and he turns out to have powers that can kill people. Loken is very torn. He wants to trust and for things to return the way that they were with Alex, but like, the guy did, you know, just go to town on a whole clan who, I mean, for his credit, were bad people, or at the very least, they were insane who wanted to hurt them. But like you could have just broken everyone out and then like they just left. You didn't have to do what you did, Alex. But yeah, so things are not looking up for Alex. At the very least, he has not been executed like Dravonia probably wanted to. But yeah. Anywho, so we're about to continue the story. This little part is probably going to be a little bit shorter than the rest because it is kind of hard to find a natural stopping point for the story because it is like 3 hours long and then have to like cut up each part so that it's like it's around an hour. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue the story. The moment the door cracks open and Loken disappears, Tarky's spear is at my throat once again. I roll my eyes. Ugh, come on. It's still me. Yeah, maybe. I'm not leaving the hall, relax. I just need some air. Better stay in my sight. If it makes you feel any better, I've lost my powers, no witchcraft. Still dangerous. You really gonna take Dravonia's word on that? She leans against the wall, pinching her eyes in anguish. Don't get me started, man. This shit is confusing enough as it is. I don't know who the fuck to trust. You obviously trusted Dravonia enough to tell her about me. What the fuck was I supposed to do, Alex? God, you scared the living shit out of me back there. Sure, Dravonia ain't no kitten. I always knew that. But at least I know whose side she's on. I'm not gonna go crazy like that again. I had a breakdown. It's over now. If you don't trust me, you can trust Nitro. He hasn't tried to kill me yet. Yeah, you're right. I trust him. I manage a smile. I notice you guys getting on pretty well. Eat my ass. Okay. So, Kaius, eh? You believe me? I guess you wouldn't lie about something like that. I wouldn't. He played us all like a damn flute. How? Guy's never been good at wearing faces, unlike Dravonia. Glitch can bend you, make you something else. Glitch, huh? This fuckboy is in Kaius' head? Yeah, demonic possession. That what you got? Can he do the same shit that you can? I'm different. Psst. So you said that we gotta get you close to Kaius, right? Yeah, but I can't do that if Dravonia doesn't believe me. Can't blame her, but she ain't stupid. She'll ready up the girls. Of course, it's you that he's after, not us. Do you care about us? What do you mean? The Draconi, us. Do you still care? I mean, if you ever did. Of course I care. I'm not stupid. I know what the Zephyr did to humanity has nothing to do with Draconi. I don't want anyone to get hurt over this. Does Glitch know that? Yeah, otherwise I'd be gone. I'm sorry that you got dragged into all of this, but Glitch won't let anyone that I care about get off easy. Yeah, never would Kaius. At least, with you here, you got a shot. Zahan is dead. I frowned at her, surprised by the somber tone. I thought you'd be happy. Me too. But she won, Alex. Didn't care that she were burning alive. You see the look in her face? She thought that she'd won. I wanted to see her fucking world come crashing down. All the evil, the delusions, held in front of her damn eyes, like she'd bled out. What have I got now? Standing guard at the door of Dravonia the rest of my life? What are you saying? I don't know. I don't know, Alex. I just... As long as I remember, I just wanted to beat her. There was other stuff too. All the wars, stuff that kept me here. With Dravonia, with the Draconi. But now Zahan is dead. I can't stop pretending anymore. I got nothing. Gonna live and die in the same damn place. Your clan loves you. And they need you. Now more than ever. Nah, they got Dravonia. They don't need me. Never did. She just held on to me. Like holding on to people with talent. Keeping them as... She trails off. Trophies? She didn't make you first guardian just to be a trophy. Still. Her gaze flickers away. There's a whole world out there. I saw it by going with you to the Blackstones. I've been scared of it, to be honest. Think that's why I stay here, you know? Not for me. Not for Dravonia, just... scared. The world's too big, Alex. Too damn big. And small at the same time. Give me another fucking war any day over having to deal with that. I hesitate, wary of saying the wrong thing. You ever think about leaving? Yeah. Promise I'd stay. Till Zahana was done. That was the excuse. But where the fuck would I even go? What's the point? I bet that there's loads of people out there who need someone like you in their life. I know I did. She laughs again. Pull your tongue out of my ass, Alex. She stares outwards at the field. You did the right thing at Carmine. You're a good person. There's nothing wrong with being afraid. I am too. Yeah, sure. Why'd you do it, Alex? Do what? Kill them all. The Black Dawn. I've been angry for a long time. Right, because you're people. I understand that, I guess. I frown at her. What's that look for? You understand? Really? Fuck off. You ain't the only one. I kinda am. Like, literally the only human. So, you got a lot of work to do before you reach the top body count. Let me tell you. I bet Silas alone has snuffed out more people than you. Maybe it weren't really you. Maybe you're just fucked up. Ain't too late to build yourself up again. That ain't what worries me. It's what you can do that worries me. Never seen nothing like it. Walking around, commanding fire, death, pulling people apart with a glance. Fuck. Would an army even stand a chance against you, Alex? I'm sorry that I scared you. How'd you get these powers of yours? Did they grow suddenly, or? No. Humans gained an affinity for the magic after the cascade. I think I'm just the first to use it. So, like, it's just a human thing? Like, I couldn't do it if you taught me? Not that I'm saying that I want to be a witch like you or anything. Just wondering. I'm not sure. I have no idea how I'd even begin to explain how it works to someone else. It was a collection of thoughts stuck in my mind, focused on exactly the right way, in the right order, like a pattern or music. But they're gone now. I lost my guidelines. I don't know how to shape it anymore. Just gone? I don't see how something like that powerful could just be gone. You said it's a human thing, and you know, you're human. I hummed thoughtfully. I've been nervous about tapping into my powers again. The prospect of explaining that psychic backlash again is terrifying. But Kaius is coming. I need to be ready. I'm gonna head inside. I need to be alone for a second. She eyes me suspiciously. Relax, I'm not going anywhere. Sure you're not. Go on then, take some time. Thanks, Tarky. I pause. I'm sorry about Zahana. I know you pictured it differently. Yeah, well, it wouldn't have helped. Thanks, Tarky, for coming with us. Just doing me job. She gives me a weak smile, a small token of whatever trust still remains between us. I return it, then head back into the hall. Okay. Let's see. Once again feeling unsteady on my feet, I take a seat on the floor with my legs crossed. Then shut my eyes. And focus. It's excruciating, like the flailing and boiling of my insides. Come on. Don't make me face glitch again. Not without you. My bones are cracking, my muscles are splintering. Abyssal fangs bite into my eyes. And carved into the flesh of my soul, images of Loken, of Bite and Nitro, Tarky, Milo, and Aeon. All of them gutted, smothered by darkness, taken from me. Please. I can't lose anyone else. I need you. I swallow a scream, clenching my fists as unfathomable pain wrenches my every nerve. By the time the agony fades away, I'm a shivering, whimpering wreck curled into a ball on the floor. Damn it. Alex, talk to me. I sit up slowly, nursing the psychic ache that's seething behind my eyes. I don't know what I was expecting. You won't be Kaius at all if you kill yourself. Dravonia might not help. I don't know if I can stop Glitch without magic. The only thing that matters is making sure that Glitch doesn't get the algorithm. Couldn't I just destroy it again? Break it into pieces like last time? That was after days of torture. It's not the kind of mindset that we can replicate. Besides, the pieces would still be stuck in your head. Glitch could take those back. But they'd be useless to him. The spire is gone. He can't repair it. You know that he'd find a way eventually. He'd have nothing but time. Well, he can't get the algorithm of... If what? If I'm dead. It won't come to that. And what if it does? It won't. Besides, I don't think that we should destroy it. I'm the one who wrote it, so in theory, I can use it. You think that you could do that? Yeah, I've never had a chance to access the full thing. Now that I see it, there's a lot of power here, Alex. I mean, a lot. But the algorithm is assembled from the whispers of Soulcreek, same as my magic. Yeah, that's right. My powers hurt, you remember? For all that we know, tapping into the algorithm could kill you. Maybe. Maybe Wyatt knew that all along. But if it stops Kaius, that's too high a price. Alex. Bite. I will let this world burn before I lose you. Right. So it's okay for you to do the sacrifice play, but not me. Totally fair, jerk. That's different. Why? Wyatt wouldn't want you throwing your life away. But me? I'm disposable. Always was. No, not to me. How could you know what he wanted? Because he was my father too. You're right. I hadn't thought of it like that. Guess that makes me your brother. Brothers? I like that. Me too. We're basically family. And I'm not losing my family again by... We just stick to the plan. We get close to Kai so that you can possess him. So long as I have the algorithm, Glitch can't lock you away like he did before. Promise me that you won't try and tap into its powers unless we know exactly what it might do to you. All right. But that goes both ways. You don't get to leave me on my own. I don't care how much you like him. I am not moving into the dog's head when you're gone. How about this? If Kaius is too much, if Glitch gets the better of us, or if it's the only way, we go together. Deal? Deal. But we're not going down easy, either. Although I have to admit, without your power, we're seriously outmatched. Maybe there's, I don't know, a safe way of trying to relearn it? You said that it's in your head. Can you actually see it? No. Before it was like it had been implanted there, like it was a memory that I could never forget. But trying to remember it now it's torture. So what if you wrote it down? Like a spell book. It's not really in your mind that way, if you get me. That might work. A sharp clunk sound makes my heart jump. The hell was that? I scowl, getting slowly to my feet and looking around. There's nobody here. Hello? Cautious, I creep over to the other side of the hall where the sound came from, but it's empty. Loken? One window is slightly ajar, the same window that I snuck through during Loken's Guile challenge during my first days. Ah! Ah! He leaps away from me, collapsing on the floor in an unbalanced heap. I furiously grab his wrist and haul him to his feet. What are you doing? I busted through the window. What the actual fuck is going on? Damn it. Did anyone see you? No, why? I'm meant to be under arrest. What for? Who'd you kill? I grimace, turning away. Oh no. No. Don't do that to me. Don't shut me out. And this is so not a good time. I'm not leaving till you tell me what's going on. Things are really bad right now, Milo. I don't care. I'm your acolyte. You run around getting into trouble, so I'm going to as well. Gods, were you the stubborn before you met me? Yeah, I've always been a bit of a cunt. Milo. Please. Listen to... Is it Kaius? How the fuck did you know? I listened to the chief talking to Aeon and Nitro. That's how I knew where you were. You were eavesdropping? When? Like, just now, outside. What else did they say? Oh, now you wanna... Milo! Okay. Gods, I was only messing around. They said something about, Kai's going crazy and a demon in his head. Nitro was trying to convince the chief to assemble the wardens. And is she? I don't know. She said that she wasn't sure if she trusted you. Seriously, what did you do to piss her off? I groan in anguish. You remember what I said to you? Never to shit where you live? I never said that. Oh, right. I think that was Ed. I told you if things got bad, that you need to run. Get away from the village. You remember? Nope. Stop it. You remember. Remember what? I just told you. Did you? I forgot. Milo, things are worse than ever now. Everyone is in danger. Do you know where Logan's home is? Yeah? Go there. Hide. No way. Milo. I'm not going in there. It's probably covered in the dog's ass fur. You'll be safe. I'm only safe if I'm with you. No, you need to be as far away from me as possible. Why? Are you infectious? Am I gonna get like super rabies being near you? That's not a thing. Sure. That's what the shamans want you to think. Milo! Kaius is... He's coming for me, okay? To kill me. And he'll hurt you to get to me. Psst, he can try. I'll tear his wank stick off. Listen to me! I grasp him tighter and snarl, trying to instill some urgency into the stubborn tiger. Kaius is not the biggest threat. He's got someone else within him. Someone that you can't be anywhere near. Someone who'll peel the flesh off of your bones to hurt me. So I need you gone, okay? If anything happened to you, please, just get away from here. No. You are such a little asshole. If it gets bad, I'll run, okay? But until then, what can I do to help? You could listen to me, for once. Uh-huh. What else, though? You need anything while you're trapped in here? I could sneak it in. Actually, yeah? I need parchment and something to draw with. Oh, are we doing more letters? No, but, it's really important. Can you get them? Yeah, easy. All right, thanks. But be careful. Don't let anyone see you. They'll never see me coming. He whirls around so swiftly that he runs headfirst into a pillar, knocking himself straight onto his ass. Well done. Fuck off! The boy scrambles to his feet before bounding back through the window. Once again, I wonder how long it'll be before Milo gets me killed. I groan, falling back into a seat and covering my face in angst. How did it come to all of this? No power, no Loken, no trust. Kaius is out there somewhere, anywhere. And here I am again, with this in my head. My father planned you. Brought you to life. You were meant to be a savior. And now you just exist. Why did Dad do it? Split you in half, leave you in the dark, just for me to find? Why not just leave it with me, with Bite? Why not leave a message? What happened to you? What was he afraid of? Quite suddenly, the door flies open. I jump up to my feet, holding my breath, in hopes of seeing Loken stroll in. Instead, Dravonia looms into view. The door slams shut behind her. Alex? Hey. She wanders over to a nearby table laden with discarded food, grabbing a tankard of ale and gazing blankly into it. 18 years. That's how long it's taken to tame my brother's madness. 18 years beating back that darkness in him. What was he like? Before Alira? She grunts. Obnoxious, defiant, aggressive, but also kind and brilliant. Our father was particularly cruel to him. But not you? There was a short pause. There were fewer expectations on Alira and I. It was easier to find favor. She turns to me. 18 years, and now all of that taming. Gone. What could do that? Glitch could do that. Glitch. She murmurs that name under her breath, the syllables dribbling from her maw with disgust. I wasn't aware that you were on naming terms with the negative ones. There's a lot that you don't know about me. I'm starting to see that, yes. Why did you spare me the day that I woke up? Was it really all about stirring the pot, avenging Alira? Or was I just another trophy like Loken? Or Tarky? Careful. The saber-tooth draws closer to me. I place my trust in you. I never wanted a weapon. Not one that you can't control, right? She sneers. Yeah, I'm starting to see who you really are too. I'm not asking for forgiveness. A lot of Draconi are gonna die. I just need your help to get close to Kaius. Aeon tells me that you're still weak. You look weak, too. I'm fine. You wouldn't last a moment against Kaius. If he's this far gone, I will be the one to deal with him. You can't. Glitch is a real enemy, and only I can... Kaius is my brother. My family. My responsibility. What, because you care? Or because he's just another trophy that you lost control of? Because you'll answer to me. Dravonia downs the mug of ale and tosses it back onto the table. The warriors are assembling. I've sent scouts to search for Kaius. He won't get past them. There is a plan in place. The bell will ring at the sight of danger. Our wardens are ready. Isn't Kaius' army bigger? It surely is. But it's you that he wants, and there is our advantage. He has to come to us. We draw him into the village and cut down his forces here. That seems risky. Kaius has trained his army to fight in an open plain. They're heavily encumbered by their armor, not suited for tight streets. His archers will have no sight line. Shouldn't I be at the front line? He could kill every Draconi inside before he gets to me. The Draconi wardens are stronger than you imagine. They'll keep the people safe, evacuate them if needs be. You should do that anyway. Get everyone out right now. I'm prepared to, but Ilela is dangerous. Sending hundreds of people into the wild without provisions or promise of shelter is unwise. Especially since our wardens will have to stay here to await Kaius. Couldn't another clan take them in? Just for a while? We have elderly that won't survive the trip to Windchill. Razorback is closer, but it's east, the same direction as Kaius. You have no idea when he'll come? I shake my head. Could be today, tomorrow, next week. He might already be dead. I don't know. Our scouts will determine the truth. I nod, looking away awkwardly. Thanks for believing me. I am not doing all of this for you, human. I do it for my people, for my brother. Afterwards, I'll decide your fate for myself. There was a pause. How long have you been able to do it? What? Witchcraft. It doesn't matter. I've lost control. I can't do it anymore. For now, at least. For now? That's little comfort to me. You're still a living weapon with a score against my kin. Why should I not fear you? I'm not insane. Just a little pissed some assholes murdered my family. Plus, everyone else. Zahana had us captured, separated. I was angry, betrayed, scared. So I lashed out. And people died. It felt good, letting go. I'm not saying that they all deserved it, but someone out there does. Had you not held these gifts beyond my knowledge, I might have believed your loyalty was genuine. It wasn't your business, and I am loyal. To Loken, to myself, to the people that I care about. I'm done losing people. So it's the fear of losing driving you, not anger? Or is it both? You a therapist now? Dravonia frowns, confused. Never mind. I don't know what's driving me, okay? I'm still learning who I really am. Fear and rage are children of love, Alex. Perhaps your love is no less caustic and poisonous than your hate. Maybe hatred is what Ilela deserves. If you're trying to reassure me of your peaceful intent, you're doing a stunning job. I'm just being honest. For once. I'm not letting my race go extinct with me. I don't know what that means yet. I don't know the solution. But when I find it, nothing, nobody stops me. I'm sure your solution exists, and I'm sure that you'll find it, but I doubt that the Black Zones would permit any salvation not built on blood. Ilela is already built on blood. Human blood. I think we've done our share of bleeding. Easily spoken for one with powers such as yours. I'm not proud of what I did to the Black Dawn, and right now, I'm on the side of the Draconi. I don't think that you understand how fucked we all are if Glitch gets the algorithm. Why? What does it do? Grimacing, I shake my head. If he gets control of Soulcreek, he could have access to the powers of a god. And I don't think that the kind of magic that I have is exclusive to humans. Dravoni opens her mouth to argue but pauses thoughtfully. Alex. Can my brother be saved? I shake my head hopelessly. I don't know. If this demon were exorcised, whatever spell he's under, Glitch doesn't work like that. How would you know? I grimace. Personal experience. I have no intention of allowing some creature to control him. She turns about swiftly. I must organize the wardens. Remain here. Wait, have you seen Loken? Can you see if he's okay? She pauses at the door, then offers the smallest of nods before stepping out. I fall back into the seat, grinding my fists into my face. Not exactly your most diplomatic moment. I'm not gonna lie to her. At least she's on our side where Kaius is concerned. I just don't think that we should be burning bridges. Maybe we should. She's dangerous. Wish I'd seen it more before. She'll never have our best interest in mind. After all of this, wouldn't be surprised if she calls for our execution. What do we do then? If it's the right thing to do, to beat Glitch, sure. Maybe we should let her. But if Glitch is gone, and she's just afraid of us, we fight. I can't say that I blame them for being afraid. Even I'm afraid of your powers. Imagine if they knew about you. I doubt telling them Kaius isn't the only one with a demon wedged into their soul will insist any confidence. But you're different. You're not like other demons. Why not? I was just code once. So were the infants. My father wrote your code. You can't compare something made intentionally by a human to something made accidentally by a god. Doesn't matter. It's all just ones and zeros in the end, Alex. Do you think that it was intended? What? The whispers of the god. Whatever entity all this came from. Did it punish us? Send us all this horror as payback for opening the door to it? Or did it even realize? Did we damn ourselves just by glancing in its general direction? Maybe it doesn't care. What would our destruction serve to some god entity? Ugh, one day into your supervillain arc and you started spewing Vegas crap. I'm gonna dye your hair black next, Mr. Edgelord. Funny. There was a loud clunk at the window. I frown, jumping to my feet. Milo? Another clunk and a roll of parchment is dropped through the window. I rush over just as several pieces of black chalk follow. Hey, it's me! The young tiger clumsily climbs in next, landing headfirst on the floor with a thunk before jumping to his feet. Damn, that was actually pretty quick. Well done. It was easy. I have gruel, remember? It's pronounced guile. I'm pretty sure that it isn't. I'm entirely sure that it is. So what's happening? I was about to ask you that. Well, all the wardens are out, and the scouts have been sent away. Kids are being kept in. Nobody knows why yet. Any sign of Kaius? If there was, I would have told you. Duh. Alright, keep an eye out. If you hear the bell ringing, run to Loken's home and hide. But what about you? Dravonia won't let me leave. I'll sneak you out. It won't help. Kaius would burn this place down with or without me here. Can you beat him? I don't know yet. I have, a secret weapon of sorts. Don't know if it'll work. You know what we should do? Blow his ass up. I can make bombs. No, we're not. Actually, yes. Yes? Bombs. Lots of bombs. As many as you can. Oh, fuck yeah! Go, get Aeon to help you before someone sees you. You're the best mentor ever! He punches the air in triumph, then disappears back through the window. Alone again, I collect a roll of parchment and black chalk from the ground. Who knows how long that I've got until Kaius gets here. I need to get started if I'm gonna stand a chance. I unfurl the parchment onto the floor, kneeling down next to it. Then I start tearing it into smaller squares, stacking them on top of one another. When I have a decent pile of small pieces, I sit cross-legged before them and pinch the chalk between my fingers. My mind churns. The tip hovers an inch above the first piece of parchment, where it freezes uncertainly. Do you really think that this'll work? I have to earn it, Bite. Whether it takes days or weeks or years, I have to. It's not even close. I throw the paper aside and grab another piece. Nothing. Gotta keep trying. Maybe if... No, this is nothing. And it can't come from nothing. It needs an intent. The right mindset. The right thoughts. I am the last human. And you will sing for me. This one feels close. But not in the right way. Unless... There's something in this. Something small. Unlike before, but it works. But it's too weak. Barely even a whisper. Not nearly enough to use against Kaius. I put it in a separate pile, then grab another sheet. Another failure. The full extent of the mountainous task before me looms. This could take years of study and practice. And Kaius could be here any minute. I start ripping up more of the parchment. Hours pass. My head hurts. I'm tired. I rub my eyes tightly. It's gotten late. I haven't even noticed the light in the hall is starting to dim. Night is creeping in. A mass of paper and scribbles lays dejectedly in front of me. Almost all are in the failure pile. 2 are in the success pile. Even those weren't really a success. Tiny sparks of power compared to what I'd felt before. I've got nothing. Nothing to help stop Kaius. The door opens. My head shoots up, jarred by the sudden sound. Loken! When he spots me, I notice his tail starting to flick before he is able to subdue it. He strolls over to my seated position. Then he spots all the glyphs that I've drawn scattered around me. The hound looks utterly baffled. Explain. It's hard to explain. I'm trying to remember what I lost. I am confused. I've got to remake it. From scratch. These lines and circles are causing the things that you can do? It helps shape your thoughts. I was hoping that I could make something to use against Kaius. A weapon. Anything, really. I groan, running my hand through my hair. It was so easy before. Alex, stand. I blink, perturbed by his sudden assertiveness. I get to my feet and walk over to him, expecting a reprimand. To my surprise, he takes my hands in both of his paws. I have decided. Decided? That I am forgiving you. I raise my eyebrows, a bit surprised. You do? Yes. This is because I have realized what has happened to you. It is why you were not acting yourself. It is because these powers have changed you. The algorithm was doing this. It is making you angry. You are not normally like this. It is not the real Alex. You were not controlling yourself when you killed those people. It was this magic that was doing it. So you will abandon it, and you will be a good human again. I forced a sympathetic smile and pat his paws sadly. Damn it, Loken. I'm sorry. But you know that that's not true. Nothing is controlling me. This is what I am. I cup his muzzle. It feels odd being close to him again. Wrong even. Like he might bite me if I'm not careful. He whines dejectedly, reaching up and clasping my hands again. He squeezes them and exhales. You will not give this up. No. I am afraid of this magic. I have seen what it can do. You are a killer. You have shown great wrath. Don't act like you didn't think that I was capable of it. But you were kind. Just because I can hate doesn't mean that I can't love. It's still me. Can you really not see that? He doesn't reply. I sigh and look back at the glyphs on the floor. My father was trying to do this. Your father? Wyatt. He left a message for me. A last goodbye. He created the algorithm. Exotech were trying to fight back. He knew that we'd never win with technology. They needed power. But then everything went wrong after... I clench my fists. A knot of fury swells within me. I grit my teeth. He tried to save me after they burned me alive. Alex. Tell me about your father. I can't. Those memories are gone forever. I don't think that we were close. He was away a lot, I think. And he thought that I hated him. Maybe I did? Logan puts his paws on my shoulder, squeezing. Alex, I am sorry that you have lost the people you love. But your father would not want you to be a slave to your rage. I wipe my eyes, then gesture to the glyphs again. I know. He saw a solution. He wanted to rebuild, right up until the end. He was still fighting. So I can't stop fighting either. I never had any hope. Everything's already dead, gone. But I gotta believe that there is an answer out there, a purpose, a solution. Your father was creating this algorithm? Then he was also leaving it in these satellite stations for you to find? Explain. I have a theory about that. The algorithm was an attempt at harvesting power from Soulcreek. My dad tried using a demon as a medium. That's where Bite comes in. He was knowing Bite? He created Bite. Loken looks alarmed. Yeah, it was a surprise for us too. I smirk. In a weird way, he's kind of like my brother. Then you are still having family. You have not lost everything. I manage a small smile. Your father was needing Bite to access these whispers of Soulcreek. Explain. Bite created the algorithm under his direction. It's demonic in nature. He was meant to use it for him. He thought that that was the only way to access power. I think that's why demons can sense the algorithm, because they can use it just like Bite. It was made for his kind, not ours. Maybe that's why it all went wrong. When he recorded his last message, he said something about being hunted. They knew about it. They wanted it. So I guess he split it up, to deactivate it, stop them from finding it. He was expecting you to find this algorithm. It is strange that he was not leaving a message to you explaining this. I don't think that he ever expected me to wake up. Maybe he put Bite in my head to save me? To eventually fix the algorithm, or maybe Bite went into my head by himself. Neither of us have any of those memories. Maybe we'll never know. I look over at him. Well, what's happening about Kaius? The Draconia Wardens are assembled. There is being no sign of him. He could strike at any minute. What do you want to do? He blinks at me. Dravonia won't let me leave. Even if I left, Kaius would just torture everyone until I come back. I will stay here tonight. You must be guarded and watched. If Kaius is wanting to attack, we will be ready. Without waiting for an answer, he heads over to the fire pit and collects 2 chunks of flint laid beside it. I look away as he begins smacking them together, quickly creating a gentle flame. A knot of anxiety builds in my gut. Loken, you need to leave. He turns, frowning. Explain? Glitch knows me. He knows how to get what he wants from me. That means taking away the people that I care about. Like you. I am not leaving. I need to face him alone. No. Loken, please. Glitch knows that I have no power. I can't stop him hurting you. This demon cannot hurt me. I am not afraid. But I am. Gods, Loken. That whole thing with the Black Dawn. You know what set that off? I was angry and saw blood, but mostly I was scared that something had happened to you. If it comes down to it, I don't think that I could choose the algorithm over you. And that can't happen. We will not be leaving you alone. There will be no discussion on this. Kaius' army will not infiltrate this place unseen. He stubbornly pulls a chair over and plants his butt on it, arms folded, staring me down. I stare back for a moment before accepting that nothing that I say will persuade him. Fine. Fine then. I sit back down on the ground, surrounded by my scraps of paper. I reach out for the charcoal, and Loken growls. Stop. I am not stopping. Keeping my eyes locked stubbornly on his, I snatch the nearest hand-drawn glyph. Loken's upper lip starts to tremble. Will you stop growling at me? No. I can tell that it's taking every ounce of Loken's self-restraint to surge forward and tear the scrap of parchment from my hand. I look down, my annoyance suddenly morphing into pain. Loken. What happens now? With us? I do not know. Usually when you have a mating partner, you have to trust each other, or it doesn't work. I guess I messed that up. Did I? His tail flutters. I do not want to lose you. Yeah, well, me neither. But you will not give this up. And you won't accept it. Slowly, very slowly, he shifts onto the floor and shuffles his butt over to me, until his shoulder is rubbing against mine. We sit there, motionless for some time. I just stare down at the scraps of paper before us. The only sound between us is stiff breathing. There is a painful electricity between our touching shoulders. How can he be so close yet feel so distant? Eventually, I let my head fall into his shoulder in defeat. He whines and nuzzles the top of his muzzle against my head. We're gonna get through this. I promise. You're not gonna lose me. Okay. For a while, the two of us just sit there, connected but disconnected, unwilling or unable to acknowledge our conflict. He won't accept what I need to become, and I won't back down. Or should I? Damn it, I can't lose him. I can't. Maybe he'll come around, given some time. And that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. Like I said, it was a little bit shorter. But stuff still happened. We had another talk with Loken. He is having to come to terms with the fact that Alex is, again, not the same person that he was when he, I guess you could say, fell in love with him. He's not the good human that he thought, or at least he's not the good human in the way that he thought. But it is true what Alex said, like, you can't exactly expect me to, or you couldn't have exactly expected me, especially after what they found out, that, all the humans were killed by bipeds, that Alex would be just, like, okay with it, that he would just, go home with Logan and then everything would be sunshine and rainbows. Like, no. There was a lot of unprocessed trauma with Alex, especially even after what happened with Glitch. It was bound to happen, like Alex said. Or I don't know if he said it yet, but it was bound to happen. But yeah, it is disappointing for Logan, but it is something that, like, if you love him, then you too will work past this. Because, again, what Alex did was horrible to the other clan, but it was technically in self-defense, and it was because because he was scared for what would happen to Logan. If I recall correctly, Zahana had literally threatened Logan. He threatened his life. So, as far as Alex was concerned, it was like, that was as good a time as any to lose control. People still a little bit dubious, but they seem to be coming around. And of course, there's Milo. Helpful little twerp coming in to, I guess, well, in a way, Alex is his only other friend. I mean, he's his mentor, but he's somebody that probably sees Milo for the potential that he has, for, like, the good kid that he is, and he isn't just, like, some little inconvenience, some little nuisance that other people probably see him as. So in a way, it's kind of like the way that Aeon and Logan's mentor, see Logan as like this, like, a little bit troubled, a little bit of a troublemaker, but, like, he's a good kid and there's a lot of potential in this person, and you just need to nurture it properly in order for that potential to come out and then for him to become a productive member of society. And that's probably how Milo feels with Alex. Like, this is the one person that sees him as a person, not just some little annoying kid that's always causing trouble. Like, yeah, he's still being a little bit of a shit, but, like, it's not being met with, like, this, like, oh, get away from me, or, like, oh, go away. It's like, oh my god, Milo. Oh, Milo. I'm gonna get you back. But yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to remember because, I'm trying to remember what else happened. But that's the gist of it. Like, yeah, writing down the glyphs and stuff like that to try to remember. And to be honest, I'm surprised that Alex didn't think about doing that before. Like, come on, dude. But I guess hindsight is 20/20. But yeah, so... Yeah. I don't know, what are your thoughts so far? Write it down in the comments, and thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play Soulcreek yourself or stay up to date with it, for when the final update drops, you can do so by going down into the link in the description, which will have a direct link for the itch.io page where you can download the game and play it yourself. And if they have some form of support, then, I will be linking that down in the description, because I completely forgot if they had a Patreon or something, or a Kofi. I do know that when this update was a month away from coming up, it was placed on itch.io where you could pay, donate $7 or more if you wanted to, and you could gain access to it, which I did. So yeah, if that happens again, then you could, do that again. But yeah, so I will be posting the link down if they have some form of support, because I completely forgot if they did. But also we'll be posting down a link in case you want to become a channel member, helps the channel, and you get earlier access to the videos as they're being scheduled, and yeah, helps the channel. And get your name in at the beginning of the videos, and Kofi in case you want to support right through there, or Throne in case you want to buy me something cool, something random, or books. I have books on that list. Anyways, but yeah, so I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.